I want to talk about something. Watch this.
A certain generation of your generation really were so game to do 8 shows a week and are so proud of doing that 8 a week. But now, you see understudies and swings going on all the time, people calling out of the shows all the time.
It's terrible. It's a matter of technique. It's a matter of training.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid we're not creating our own stars.
You do not receive a reward for killing yourself, especially in the name of the show must go on. There are obviously people who are reckless, have no discipline, they're untrained, and they don't know how to do 8 shows a week, but we're not talking about them. Your average performer wants to do good work, wants to be seen, wants to be a part of the team and not let anybody down. However, the fact of the matter is, you can't debate what performers were doing back in the day with what we're doing today. And honestly, I think that's a petty debate and that's a petty conversation to have. It's not about who sings higher or who kicks higher. Because let's be honest, and I gotta bring race into everything. Black performers are always working twice as hard. Let's not even begin to talk about how hard it is to get an audition, period. And we're not even just talking about Broadway. We're talking about performers in general. We all went through the same pandemic. And I think it was at that moment we all realized what is truly important. And frankly, performers today in 2026 are not getting paid a substantial pay. And when you consider people in casts like, say, Cats the Jellicle Ball, who are literally spinning on their heads, it is not enough for us to kill ourselves. And especially as a Black performer, there's so many casts that are pretty much all white, where they're probably letting in just one Black person, or you're auditioning for a season of shows at a regional theater that are all white. Go into a show and you don't feel supported, and then you're expected to do 8 shows a week, even if you're sick, even if you don't feel well, even if you have a death in the family. Like, come on now. And especially when we're talking about Broadway, we see the cracks in the system. I'll never forget when our Broadway legend Hinton Battle passed away, and it took everything to get him a proper tribute and get the lights dimmed on Broadway for him. He wasn't calling out of a million shows. So what did he do all that for? Holidays where he probably didn't get to go home, times where he probably was sick, times where he probably was hurt. And as a lot of people say who are around in the older generations, they pushed through. But what for? Did you get the reward? Did you get the cookie? Did you get the Tony? Like, was it enough? Was it worth it? One of my favorite authors is Zora Neale Hurston, and she said, if you are silent while you're in pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. Performers today of 2026 have evolved, and we are doing the absolute best we can with what we got.
Best I can with what I got.
The theater industry has to catch up.